Happy Tuesday. Well, I'm having a little bit of of technical difficulties. There we go. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I think it's St. Patrick's Day today. If it is, happy St. Patrick's Day. And we are on theme because opposing force, the game is in green. So, yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We also have a green mic. But let's see if this works. Little random stream tonight, but we are going to play, if it shows up on the OBS. There we go. We are going to play Half-Life Opposing Force. Please let me know if you can hear the game, because I've had this issue before with Blue Shift where I couldn't hear the game. So yeah. Auto aim, yeah, we're gonna take it very easy today. We're gonna have a great time. Aim, apply. Yeah. So if you guys are new here, wait, oh, that's pretty cool. It's for multiplayer. Yeah. So if you guys are new here, hello, welcome. Hi, SA. Down with horse, posting horse. I'm like. It's a reference to that one meme where there's like a horse photoshopped instead of the main character. But we're gonna play Opposing Force. All I know about Opposing Force is that I just play as Adrian Shepard. That's all I know. And I don't know anything else. I don't know who he's supposed to be. I don't know what happens. But it's the game that I saw like online on Reddit. It said I should play. Like on the forums, it said it's a way more rewarding experience playing Blue Shift first, and then you go to Opposing Force. So that's what we're gonna do. Apparently this game is way harder than than Blue Shift, and I had a really hard time playing Blue Shift. It was a very humbling experience. So we're gonna play this game on easy. To have a good time, because I got mad playing Blue Shift, or like I got just frustrated. So we're gonna do that. So let's begin. Also short stream tonight, but I just wanted to, just play it. Let's see. So funny. Hold on, I think super. I think that's fine. You know what? Oh wait. Oh, I can't have subtitles, I think. Adrian Shepard, 22. Oh my god, I'm older than him. Marine Corps Special Forces. Okay. Corporal. Okay. House invites combat unit San Diego military base Arizona. Classified. Okay. Am I gonna play as one of the people that are sent to Black Mesa to just, oh look, you walk right all over there. Because like you know that in Half-Life they send the military to just entirely erase this place. I'm assuming this is who I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed too when I gotta search out and rescue your sorry ass.
Anyone out there got a good view of the LZ yet?
Negative, Goose 7. I can see some activity up there, but I can't tell what it is.
Hey, 7, I think Jackson here's got the hot story.
Also, this game is supposed to be longer than Blue Shift. Blue Shift only took us like 3.5 hours. Oh my god. Okay, alright, okay. Incredible. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have a oh my god, okay. I don't have a weapon. Oh god. Also, please let me know if you can hear the game. Whoever's watching, please. I'm assuming it does. I just want to double check. Welcome to Black Mesa.
3, 4,
Oh my god.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, dude, I think he's dead.
Oh, you've woken up. Corporal Shepard, is it? I've read the tag on your uniform. I'm glad to see my life-saving efforts
Here,
weren't in
wait, the
vain.
last
I
donut.
can't say
Me.
the same for him.
I
I'm
did.
afraid you have been through a serious accident. Most of your friends didn't make it. I was hoping that you soldiers had come to rescue us, but now it seems we are all in the same situation.
You sound
I
like
think I saw a radio near the crash site where I found you. Perhaps you can go there and radio for help?
Of course. Can I just get some stuff? You sound like the G-Man a little bit.
You won't even know I'm here.
Are you following me? No, stay.
I'll wait right here.
Okay. I don't want anybody to crash. I don't have any weapons! I don't have anything! Oh my god! Okay. The soundtrack is so good.
These crab creatures have a unique parasitic strategy, don't you think? Have you ever seen such a magnificent species? These crabs can completely control their host's nervous system. Can you imagine what the next stage of mutation looks like?
No. Excellent. Okay.
Immediate medical attention required in Sector 27.
No!
No!
We'll see about that. I'm here to oh my god, thank god it's not open. Fuck.
I can't believe I got that guy. Oh yeah, sure, we'll work better as a team.
Oh, I don't have any weapons. Did I miss that? Hold on. I want to go back and check.
Emergency control. Call for contamination cleanup. Alpha 7 access required.
I don't think there's any weapons. Damn scientists took your... Well, I would assume that I can't have any weapons, but I'm freaking out to the fact that I don't have anything. And I feel like I should be able to defend myself. Okay, yeah. I think this is part of the story. I'm not supposed to have anything on me. Oh, 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 oh my god. That's open. That's open. That's open. That's open. That's open. Come on. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We have to go. Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Access denied.
Please! No! Come on!
Okay, Shepard, I see you found your power vest. That should keep you safe out there. See, now I've heard rumors that you troops may not actually be here to rescue us. Just don't forget about us out there, alrighty?
I told you
Okay, I'll
that.
let you through now. And I was supposed to play bridge tonight.
You will. You will play bridge tonight.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you. Alright, we have to go. Ooh. Nice. I'm gonna assume I can't touch that. Handle with care. Optical mirrors are fragile. Oh my god. Oh, I have to jump this one, I think. Alrighty. How do I... What the fuck? How am I supposed to do this one? Our first obstacle. I don't get this. Oops. Oh, this feels way heavier. This feels way heavier than the wrench. That's right. Come on. Hit me. Also, if I'm moving too fast, I'm sorry. Oh my god! Where are you going? Where are you going? I know what you are. I know who you are. And what you are. I feel like this. So when I was playing Blue Force, when I was playing Blue Shift, I was hitting the packages or like the boxes, and there was a head crab in between them. So I have to be very careful with the boxes. This is a good progression. Alright. I think we're doing very good so far. I thinks. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Okay. That was an accident. Oh my god, okay. I'm kind of glad I saved there. Do I have to jump? I feel like I have to jump. Here we go, okay. Oh, this is just like Blue Shift. It's really hard to... Also, I compare all the gameplay to Black Mesa, because Black Mesa was very good and it was also a remake. Knife. I'm at 100. I don't need the other one. Oh god, okay. How do I get up there? Ooh, it gives me like goosebumps. That's right. That's right. That's actually pretty cool. Do you go? Nope. Okay. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Hi. I feel like I can't touch this. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Oh, oh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus, this is... I feel like... Okay, I'll leave. Wait. I lost so much health, just... I got electrocuted. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I feel like I'm not... I'm done there. Yep. I feel like this game came out before Blue Shit. Interesting. Can I walk through it? Oh, alright. That was easy. Oh god. How much do I have? Oh, it's not worth it. Wait, what's under here? Ba, ba, ba. Let's check the water. Oh my god. I'm so... Okay, there's nothing here anymore. Oh my god, what the fuck? It took one shot. Here we go. Perfect. Oh god. We were here on blue shift. Look at that. I'm gonna get out of here. I feel like I'm gonna... Hold on. Let's check. Let's check these boxes for medicine. I feel like I'm shrimping. Okay. What happens if I stand here? Oh, okay. I do have to go over there. Amazing. Ah! Oh my god! Holy fuck! 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 Where do I go? Fuck! Oh my god! 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 What the fuck was that? Okay, okay. I jump and then I keep going. I keep going, I keep going, I keep going. Oh my god! Ah. Okay. I jump. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Okay. Okay. Alright. I need to review my premises. I can see better with the knife. Okay. Alright. 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 I can do this. Okay. Okay, I have to get up here no matter what. Oh my god. Where do I go? Fuck! 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 I can't go anymore! I can't go anywhere! Okay. I have to go up here to the other thing up there. How are we gonna do that? I have no idea, but we can do this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know what? Okay. I'm assuming that's what we have to do. Right? I have to go up. Because I can't go to the other door. The other's locked. Okay. And it's gonna blow up. And we go here. Oh my god. I understand. This game is harder. Ah! I wonder if... Let's see. I wonder if I can go to the other door. Because I feel like I'm complicating my life. And I feel like that's the door I have to go into. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fuck, 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 fuck. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in! What the fuck is happening? I'm up. I'm up. That's what matters. I'm in the top. Oh, oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh my god. Shit, it's going up. It's getting higher. What the fuck? Let me in! What are you doing? What are you? Let me in. Why are you helping me? That was very stressful. Why does the G-Man keep showing up? I have nothing to do with the story. Oh, what I'm assuming, Adrian has nothing to do with the story. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What the fuck? Can I not? Alright, I guess not. Whee! That's right. Why? That's my question so far. Why is he helping me? Like, why is he just staring at me and just do stuff? Like, I feel like he's been... How am I at 40 health? Oh my god. Perfect. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna save just in case. I'm just gonna drop it. Huh? I don't get this. Hmm? Oh, I understand. Can I go in there? Alright. I do think I understand what I'm supposed to do, I think. I can't jump that? Are you serious? Isn't he a Marine? He should know what he should know how to do this. Oh god, I'm stuck here. Okay, my brain is fresh from Blue Shift, so I think this might be a little bit more helpful because I'm like aware a little bit more of the puzzles now. I'm just guessing at this point. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna retrace my steps. Yeah, it's crazy that I can't do that. We're gonna reload because I have higher health on this one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, whatever. Mm, I am trying to think. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna jump, whatever. I saved, so it doesn't matter. I'm at 6 health. And I can't jump any of these. Okay, now I know that's what I have to do. Oh, snap. Yeah. This is interesting. Alright, I'm retracing my steps. Okay. We got in from here. Hold on. I need to think. Sorry I paused it. I just need to... I'm gonna look up a guide because I need to figure it out. Or like I need like a little break to think. And then I'll be good probably. Alrighty. Okay. It's going good. I'm stuck. Okay. I just have to tell to myself that opposing force was worse. This is my biggest issue. Like, I can't jump. Like I can't jump on top of a crate when I was able to. I could do that in other games. Okay. I feel like there's a way that I can lower that thing. Kinda, not really. Let's see. Let's try it on this box. Oh yeah, you were right. Thank you. I'm not very knowledgeable sometimes on games like this. Nothing. I think there. Yeah, it probably is. Oh my god, I don't know if this is gonna work. Let me try here. Ah! If I'm not gonna... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try it again over here. Okay. I need to get like the muscle memory down. Jump and then crouch? Ah! Ah! Jump first then crouch. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, I got it. I think so. I'm gonna be safe and just do this. Gnarly taught me, I think. I don't know. I say I think because I don't know how to say that. I'm assuming it's supposed to be gnarly. Oh my god.
Can I explain it to you?
Yes.
So when you're jumping, so all crouch does is
Yeah.
air, crouch,
Mm-hmm.
the air, and
Yeah.
that way something small.
Okay.
It's really goofy.
Well, like even when they went like, oh, it's a retro mechanic. Cause I didn't even think.
It is a retro.
I didn't think that could exist.
Like nowadays, crouch force down.
Mm. Well, that's what. Okay. Yes. Okay, it's gnarly. Okay, good. Welcome. Ow. Welcome. I don't think I can make that jump. Let's see. Ah! We kind of made it. It's fine. Fuck. Yeah, what do I do now? Okay, that's open. That's what matters. That's what matters, and now I want to see what's in the front. Alrighty. I'm assuming I have to like do this again and then jump on top of where the head crab is. Okay. We're gonna save again. Oh my god, holy shit. We did it. Woo. Oh my god, this looks very pristine and clean. Wow. Actually, you know what? That's a bad idea. I'm gonna keep this. Right. Right. I wonder if this is how it looked. How it looked when I did it when I was a kid. Probably. For context, I've played Black Mesa and Half-Life 2 episode 1 and 2, but I've never played. I played Blue Shift on my last stream and we finished it, and then Opposing Fools, and I think there's one more that I, you know, of the old ones, and then I do want to play like the original Half-Life. But this it probably looked like this, so yeah. Alrighty. Where do I go? Do I do this? Alright. I don't even remember if I played this. It's a good joke. Well, I mean, I feel like, if, at least in my opinion, it makes sense because I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I might. This is incredible. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I played Black Mesa like 2.5-ish years ago, right? It was a while, and I don't remember the puzzles. I remember just getting to the sections and just doing whatever I needed to, I needed to do. And yeah, and then I had a hard time in Blue Shift because there were a couple puzzles in there. Okay, I'm here. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I would assume I have to jump there, but I don't think so. Aha! Oh my god, holy shit. Okay. Ah! Oops. Well, okay, I never thought Half-Life had puzzles because I was like, oh, they made Portal. So yeah, this game doesn't have any puzzles. That took... oh, you know what? I know where we were. Oh my god. They're really good. I might, after I do the whole Half-Life thing, I might play Portal, but if you want to play them, they're very, very good. They're really fun. I also played them very recently. Oh god. Oh my god. I just wasted a bullet. Okay. Oh, I just came from here. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Do I have to? I definitely have played this. Yeah. I think this came out like just like as like kind of DLC. You know what I mean? Like the best way I can describe it is I would assume they came out kind of like DLCs. Like, oh, if you like Half-Life, you are going to love this. Oh my god, he walks way too fast for my comfort. We did it! Woo! Okay. I'm not stepping on this until I hear that thing stop. Okay. Okay, so we... Alright. Oh, alright. Wait. Stupid little alien dogs. Those things, okay, those things actually drive me crazy. I think it's like the sound design on them is just... Okay, the tram. Oh, oops. Okay, is there anything here that I can do? Nope. Okay, the tram. Call them dogs, that's insulting. I don't know. The hound eyes, I think. Ah, no! Of course. Me just think... or whatever. The hound eyes. The hound... I think it's what they're called. Those things drive me crazy. Where do I go? Okay. I'm just gonna assume. Let's take this. Yeah. Oh, of fucking course. Okay. I'm sorry I called them dogs. I'm confused now. Oh. I don't know what they're called, but where the hell are you from? It's just like they're on it's stupid, but they're on 4 legs and I'm like, okay, they're dogs. They're like alien dogs. I think this is gonna work. Oh my god, holy shit, okay.
This train is
So it's a dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, I don't know, it's... It is an alien animal. Ah, oops. No. I have to pay attention. Where's the G-Man?
complete halt at the station platform.
Are we back to where it's supposed to be kind of normal?
Now arriving
Oh, this is where you start Blue Shift. Memory is very fresh with that game. Yeah, look. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah! Alright, hold on. This calls for bigger matters at hand. Stop, 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 stop! I've had enough. I've had enough.
Mmm, candy. Stupid machine. Why don't these ever seem to work? Hey, you wouldn't have a quarter I can borrow, would you?
No.
Sure, I have nothing better to do.
No, 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 no.
I'll see you later then.
Yeah, kinda, I believe.
Fighting aliens is not in my job description.
Why? How are you so chill? How are you so calm when like the half of the facility is like just
Believe it or not, I was a wuss in high school. I know it's hard to believe.
here? There is. I do think there is.
Oh yeah, baby, did you see that?
I do think there is lore to the game. It's. I know that the first time that
That's right, I got another one.
I played it, I didn't know what was going on, but overall, hold on.
I'd love to hang that over my fireplace.
Are you coming with me on whatever? It's so the lore's kind of like you're just this physicist that it's, you know, they're investigating how to do portals and whatever, and they find this element that's unknown and they're testing it, and that's like, you know, that's what causes everything to break, because they opened the portal to this place called Sen. I think it's called Sen because that's how the Black Mesa fan remake did it. So they opened this thing called Sen, and that just fucking just splits a bunch of stuff into our world, basically. And then apparently, like, this was all premeditated. It was all planned. The reason why the G-Man was at the facility, it was because he needed that to happen to get to Gordon, because he needs to hire Gordon for other stuff. And because that happens,
All right, let's go.
the world in Half-Life 2 is the way it is because this had to happen. And then there's like way more lore to the G-Man, the Combine, why Gordon had to be the guy. I'm taking him with me. He saved my life. Oh my goodness. He is a hero. Oh my god. Okay.
You, I think I got a ripe one. Have you seen the new IG-88?
No, I haven't, but a friend of mine.
Ah, holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I've never seen that species before.
It's okay, sir. I can take him.
Oh, I have 8 health. This is bad.
I can make
Oh god, that one's really bad. Oh, that's the thing that was teleporting. Are you gonna come in with me?
Hey, if you're sure you don't want my help.
No, no, no. I do want your help. I was just waiting for
My
you.
reputation precedes me.
Can you open this, please? He might be hacking, probably. Oh, awesome.
I gotta say, that mall security job is looking pretty good right now.
Please let me in. Hello?
Oh no. You're one of them. Can't we just get along?
Yes. Please heal me. That's all I want. I'm not gonna kill you. But I can't make it on my own. I'm in very low health. You are good. Come on. Come with
Think
me.
it's all about you. I have a better chance of survival with you.
Okay, come on.
Don't leave me alone here. Okay, I don't want to die alone.
Come on. Yeah, come on. What if I stand here? Are you coming with me? Oh god, I think you can't come with me.
You go on. I'm just slowing you down. See, now we have a better chance if we stay together.
Come on. Yeah, your pathing doesn't allow you to come up here. Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay.
I'll just wait here. Sure, I have nothing better to do.
Ah. Oh my god, he walks so fast. Wait, no, don't leave me.
Come in, Cooper. Do you copy? Forget about Freeman. We're abandoning the base. If you have any last bomb targets, mark them on the tactical map. Otherwise, get the hell out of there. Repeat, we are pulling out and commencing airstrikes.
That's
Give
cool.
us targets or get below.
Talk.
Shepard, you've made it. I take it you didn't find Freeman? Forget it, Corporal. We are pulling out. The airstrike has started. Get to the hangar while we await evac.
I can do that. Okay. hold on. No! Don't kill him.
We don't have time to mess around here.
You've got to believe me. Freeman could be anywhere.
I'm not letting you go. Watch it. Okay. Watch Shepard. We're gonna accept Shepard. We're gonna accept Shepard.
No! No!
Well,
You-
I seem to be seriously wounded.
Bad enough. No one kills the doctors. Or the scientist, I guess. I have to be ready because these people are killing the scientist, and we don't want that. No! No, 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 no! No! What are you doing? Let me go! Stop! Stop, 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 stop! Oh, shit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, okay, okay, okay. What the fuck is your problem? No! Oh my god, okay, 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 okay. Oh. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. That is infuriating. Okay. Oh, oopsie. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Shit, shit, shit. Okay, I really am liking how the G-Man's just like just making Shepard's life a nuisance, or Adrian's life, because I like that he's just like, he's clearly interested in Shepard. Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Dude, what the fuck is happening? Okay, 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 okay. I might have to jump. Alrighty, save time. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fuck. Oh, this is water. Okay, this is normal water. I can't do this one. This one's tough. Okay. Ugh. Oh my god, Gabby. Okay. Alright, I have to focus. The fuck am I supposed to? What if I throw a grenade? Oh. What the f- Okay. I did all that for nothing. I'm gonna get chopped in half if I go through here. Oh, never mind. Okay. I didn't like that. I hated that. Dude, okay. Alright, alright, alright. I can do this. Ah! Okay. I feel like I just have to go in there because I feel like I can fit there. Nope. This one's very interesting. Let's see, let's go. I'm gonna go back up. Oh my god. Okay. This one is very, very, very interesting. Oh god, okay. Oh, okay, there's a loophole here, kinda. Okay, I did it, we 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 did it. Ugh. I feel like, oh, I gotta get ready to run. Fuck. Oh my god, fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, 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 okay. Jump! Six explosives? Perfect. Oh, but I can't shoot it? Alright, whatever. It's not gonna work. Okay. What the fuck? No! No, 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 no. Like, I have to go in here. Oh god, okay. Ah! 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 Hmm. Oh, okay. One wasn't enough. Let's keep this for now. Mm-hmm.
Got to get out of here.
Oh my god.
Jimmy Shepard, those things, they'll kill all of us.
Okay, we can't go there. Service elevator. That thing is up. We got this. Oh my god. 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 Another dog. What the fuck? Stop. That's enough. I thought there were only 3 of them. Okay. Didn't do anything. Oh god. Okay. Hey.
I don't know what's worse. You soldiers under orders to silence the facility or these vile aliens.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you. Why would I do that? I'm not gonna do anything.
This should make you feel better.
Thank you.
Have I been that much of a burden?
No.
Yes, let's go.
No.
But I don't suppose you'd reconsider.
No, stay here. You will literally not survive. He healed me, that's good. That doesn't work, obviously, because nothing works in this fucking facility. Do you get far already? Kinda. I think so. Well, I think I was able to figure out some of the puzzles a little bit faster. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But yes, I think so. Also, welcome back. I hope your dog is okay and had a good had a good pee. Okay. I think we're good. This is clearly fucking broken. There we go. Okay, good, good. That's all we care about. Stupid box. Okay. Yeah, of course. Of course I can't go there. Oh. Hmm. Larry's sipping on a juice box or something. I said your microphone. Did you have? Yeah. Yeah, I did have this here before. It's just, I think, I don't know. It's very easy to miss if you're just looking at the game. I think, if that makes sense. But no, it's not a juice box. Jesus, this game depends a lot on that crouch thing. I'm very glad you told me that. Thank you. Alrighty. Of course, the most dangerous area in the facility is open. And I have to do stuff in it. What did that do? I have no idea. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. I did it. I did what I was supposed to do. Oh, I see. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna crash out. Oh my god, all that work for nothing. Here I go. Oh god. I saved before we did this. Yeah, okay, we're back. Did I save all? I did not. Okay. Wait. Some nerds take that jumping too really long and said, well, I didn't even know it was a thing. Like, until, oopsie, until tonight. I said this also in, I said this while I was playing Blue Shift. I'm like, okay, this game came out a while ago, so the things I would do normally in, like, in modern games, like RPGs and not like Baldur's Gate, Arkham Knight, literally every game that's come out in the last, I don't know, 15 years, I would think of doing those things. But I was like, oh, this game came out. I've gotta be kidding me. I was like, okay, this game came out a long time ago, so I'm assuming that, you know, I don't, oh, I see. Oh my god. I don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they didn't take the time to map that out or to do that pathing. Or like that code, I think. Better said. Okay, we avoided the... Also, water's not that slippery. This way. Okay. We did that, and now we go back. But I can do this. Actually, I don't want to go through all that. Oh, wait, no, yeah. I'm sorry if everybody's getting dizzy over me doing this. There we go. Okay, is this gonna work now? Okay. So now I can walk through here normally. What's the difference now? I turn this off. Yeah, and now what do I do? Isn't there a quick I don't know. Maybe? Let's see. I'm gonna check on the keyboard. Combat. Oh, I just saw it. Quick save F6. Okay, let's see if it works. Ah. I'm used to play on remote, so I do triangles usually like the map I do for the remote. Incredible. Good job. This is interesting. Okay. This thing okay, theoretically this should have worked, but I don't know where to go now. So I would assume there's something here. Okay, let's go back. Is it this? Nope. Okay, that's part of the main story. I feel like I have to go back to the top. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know. I'm sorry. So whenever I feel whenever I feel like super, like whenever I'm on a pulse and I don't know how to figure it out, I retrace my steps like 5 times to be absolutely sure you know. Can you heal me?
I'm slowing you down, am I?
Yes, you are. I'm up. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. Wait, I didn't go here. Let me in. Oh, there might be a crate here. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played this game. You might be right though, cause there's other stuff here. Okay. No, I didn't. I came from this way. I came the other side. And then I came here and I opened this and I ignored that because I thought that wasn't anything. And then I ended up here and that's where we did the elevator puzzle. I am gonna go back and check if I can open, because this is where the chapter started. So there's nothing for me behind that door. Well, that car, sorry. Okay, we got there. I couldn't go there. We're here. We killed these enemies. He's here. Yeah, I don't know where I have to go now. And I can't turn on the thing. No. We came from up. But it's also good that we came up here because I didn't, you know. I didn't know if we had to go back up because some puzzles were like, oh, go down and now go back up. No worries. Honest mistake. Ah. Fucking God. Okay. Okay, we're down, so we don't have to go back up there. I'm trying to think. I might look up a guide here because I don't know where to go. Because this turned off, so I feel like there's something. There's something here. Oh, oopsie. I can't move that. Alright. Oh, maybe. What if I did this? Very deep. A lot of puzzles. I feel like the G-Man's just fucking testing Agent's patience right now. Because he surely is testing mine. Also, if these were breakable, I would have an easier time trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, what chapter are we on? I'm gonna look it up on my phone because I don't want the game to crash. Half-Life opposing force elevator. Oh, oopsie, that's not how you write that. Elevator puzzle. Let's see. How do you have a electricity health? I'm assuming you have to turn off the missing in action. Okay. How many chapters are there? 8. Okay, we're gonna do... Oh, we're in the 4th one. Okay. And then we can do the other 4 on the next stream. Missing in action. Okay, this is the one where the G-Man, like... Okay, now we're in path. Also, there's nothing... I say this almost in every stream I'm playing a game. There's nothing wrong with finding a... What's this thing called? With looking up a guide. Okay. The vents, we did that. Okay, you know what? I did pretty good. I lasted 3.5 chapters without looking up at the guide. Enter the vent. We did that. Okay, we did that fight. Okay. We're getting close. The elevator. Okay. Jump from the elevator, fall into the door. Go through here and avoid the cable at the center. We did that. Jump to the crates. Go to your right. Cut power from the switch. Get back to the elevator shaft and jump on the cable to climb up. I didn't know you had to jump on the cable. Okay. I didn't know that. Where's the rope? Yeah, apparently there's supposed to be a cable here. Let's see. Oh, oops. Okay. Cut the power from this switch. Get back up to the elevator shaft and jump the cable to climb up. I can't see it. I'm looking at it and it's at the top. And I don't think I can get up there. Wait, maybe? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. It's there. I just have to climb all the way up. See, like, this is mechanics that I wouldn't think of doing because it's an older quote-unquote game. Yeah, there's the cable. So, like, part of me is like, oh, that's never gonna happen. Hi, Becca. I'm good. How are you? Okay, 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 okay. We did it. Oh my god. We did it! I never thought this could be possible in a game from 2004 because I was being ignorant. Fine, I'm week 1 into my DJ. Oh my god, how's that? Oh, thank you for the subscription tier, J-Trom. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think this qualifies as a mechanic. It's more like, oh, there's a rope there. Well, yeah, but I didn't even think of that being like a thing. I feel stupid. Like, sometimes these games make me feel stupid. But yeah, congrats on the job. I hope it's going well. How do you feel? I can't touch that. Whatever. Your Jane-tra is gonna start it. Thank you. Thank you, J-Trom. Very, very sweet of you. Also, you didn't have to. That's very kind. There you go. No! A cube, just like our future Gabe cube. The most important item in my... Okay. Ah! Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh yeah, I did emotes. I finally figured out emotes, so I did those. Yeah! What happened here? How do I... Oh, here we go. Yeah, I figured out emotes like 5 minutes before I did the stream, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna put 3, and I have a G-Man, a Dracula, and that smirk of like, perhaps. I'm glad you guys like them. Oh my god, I feel like this is poison. Hype train just started. I don't know what that means, but you know, whatever. Also, I would be freaking the fuck out in this scenario. I would be like, I don't know what would happen. I would be just like freaking out. I would be like, oh my god, this is so gross. This random man is just like following me and chasing me and making my life impossible to leave this facility. I don't know. I like the G-Man a lot, so I would be like kind of okay with it. Oh, I found it. Thank you, Danotage. Yeah. 3 emotes. I need to put 2 more. So if you guys have any meme ideas for emotes, let me know and I'll crop them and I'll put them there. Honestly, if I get to, you know, no. I'll do 4 chapters tonight and then I'll do other chapters later. I am from Puerto Rico, but I grew up watching, okay, that fucking, I just did a loop. But I grew up watching British television, which explains like my weird accent. So, yeah. And yes, you may. I'm really happy you guys like the emotes. Okay, can I... I feel like I need to move the cube. Look guys, it's the Gabe cube! That would be incredible if I can move this. Hold on. I'm going too fast. I need to calm down. Okay, let me save, because this is getting tedious. Ah. Okay. Oh, dude, fuck this cube. Oh my god. Let's see if this works. Are you serious? I can't. That's better. Yeah, it's because I grew up watching, or like I learned English with like British TV and but also American TV, so I just ended up having a mixture of both. Ah. And also when I'm like streaming or presenting myself, it comes out a little bit more because I get a little bit nervous, so yeah. And it's not rude. Oh god, I can't see. I'm sorry, mister. Oh, that's bright. Yeah, it's... Look at... Well, if I turn it on, I'm like flashbang on my side. What do I do now? Oh, I see. Do I have to jump? Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh, no. I don't know where I... Okay. Since that thing spawned, I'm assuming I did something right. I feel like that's my cue to do. I feel like whenever that happens, it's like my cue to be like, okay, that's where enemies are there. I wonder if I can move this like that. Yeah. I have to do that all over again. Oh my god. It doesn't matter because now we know. Oh my god, stop moving! Okay, definitely not. We're not gonna shoot that, and we're gonna save so I don't get, like, so we don't have to do that all over again. Alrighty. Of course. Of course. Of course. Can I shoot it from here? Move! Come on. Oh, alright. That was quick. Yeah, it like if you press E, it like shoots it across the room to wherever you're putting it. Yeah, you know what? It's the G-Man helping me. That's what's happening. He loves me. All right, let's see. That's so sad. I kind of want to. Okay, I got damage from that. That's cool. I'm opening this. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Enough! Enough! Is there? Yes, there is. Perfect.
Hello there. When all the fighting started, I hid myself here. I don't think any of them above have survived.
I feel so bad.
Look at those peculiar markings. It appears that you need medical attention right away. Let's try this.
Thank you. I feel so bad for the scientists in the facility because they were just doing their job and they were like thinking they were like doing science and stuff like that, and then really?
And wait for my colleagues.
Yes, stay there, stay there. Don't come with me. I wonder if they'll get like
We've been left behind as well. We're onto your position now. Stand back from the maintenance door. We're gonna blow it.
okay. Hello.
Check your zone. Sir, it's good to see another man in uniform.
Thank you.
Sir, hello, sir. Looks
Yes.
like somebody really screwed up, Corporal. Seems the brass bit off more than they could chew. Yeah.
Oh my god, did I lose? Stop. Okay. I thought they were gonna kill me. They were doing science. Yeah. Well, I like that's the whole reason like I feel bad because like there's these scientists are really nice, and also in the original game they made them old and sweet, and that made me really sad when they all died.
Really screwed up, Corporal. Seems the brass bit off more than they could chew. Yeah, well, forget about Freeman.
I'm
We
here.
gotta save our own asses. You with us, Corporal?
Yes.
Do you have any idea who's in charge of this operation? Roger.
They said forget about Freeman. That is a mission in Half-Life, and that is really cool because they keep talking about stuff and they say the names of the missions in this game, which is really cool. I also like that we're playing like the government, I guess, in this, not the government, but like the people that came in to like erase everything. Because the facility discovered something that no one thought would be possible.
Government cover-ups were not in my job description. Squad, quiet down. Affirmative, sir. Right away, sir.
Also, I'm 22 and I'm like a corporal, and they're like this is crazy. I think, I don't know. Where are we going? You guys are gonna follow me because I don't know where I'm going either.
Only drill instructor.
I'm assuming we have
Mission is way beyond
to.
Fubar.
Interesting. Okay.
Clear this area. Have you seen any other soldiers from my platoon?
No.
Squad, quiet down.
This is the elevator? Okay, so no, we can't go there.
Government cover-ups were not in my job description. Stand back, Corporal. This should only take a minute.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you say so? I was waiting for so long. I just got impatient. Hello. Okay, let's go. Are you coming with me?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Come on. We're waiting for you. We'll leave you.
Guard duty, huh? Sure, we can do more damage that way.
Come on. Come on. Please follow me. I don't know. I don't know any. Where the fuck are you going? Come on. I don't know. At the beginning they said his age and he's 22, but I don't know how military rankings work. Because they're following him like he's in charge.
All right, you scout ahead. I got your 6.
Come on. Look, if he keeps whatever. Why? Protect that scientist. Friendly fire. This is exciting. I feel like they're gonna see, and in real life they would see him with a wrench and they're gonna be like, why the fuck do you have a wrench? Was it secure? You didn't do anything. God. You didn't do anything. Oh my god. Also, I feel really bad killing the Vortigons because they're actually good, like, beings. They're not evil. They're just, you know, the Combine just fucked them up. Or whatever this thing is. Perfect. I checked my zone. Come on, let's go.
Moving out, Corporal. Okay, I'll secure this area. You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you.
I agree. The security guard was way better. He said clear this area. There's a thing down there. Let's see. There's no one here, dude.
Man, if we make it out of here alive, I'm gonna buy you all a round of beers. Hell, I'll buy the whole damn bar.
Who's all of us? Who's all of us? There's no one here besides you and me. Yeah, I do agree the security guard was way more useful and more nice. Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing? Stop! Oh, it's this motherfucker. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. When you said you grew up in Bridge Street, Stop. No! Stop it! Stop! I've had enough. You guys are making me do this. I don't want to do it. Okay, I think I should save because I'm very low on health. When you said yeah, like not like I say TV, but it's like it was on the channel when I was little. Back home we had like a British TV channel and they would put Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. So I would watch that and I would just be like, I guess that's how they talk everywhere. Or everywhere that that was in English speaking country. But and then I used to, and then the other alternative was Hannah Montana and like American television. So I ended up learning both. No. This is bad. This is so bad. I don't have any health and I don't know where to go. This happened in Blue Shift. Also, I've never seen Monty Python. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, look who it is! It's Gordon. We leave now. We gave a kiss to Mr. Half-Life. Yeah, if I can leave, that would be amazing. No, it is Spanish. Okay. Dude, I need to find a health kit like that. Oh, these are not ropes. Ah, I see. Of course the bazooka doesn't... Yep, that killed me. Okay. We kiss Gordon and we leave. Okay, okay. That's a... Save right? I did. Look at that. Can I do a heart? I wasted bullets, but I don't care. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is driving me crazy. I like him and I like... It's the glasses, but I like him and I like Barney too, but Barney's like how his character is. It's really sweet. Oh my god! Okay. Patience. Patience, patience. Barney is... he's like the security guard from Black Mesa that's friends with Gordon in Half-Life 2, but he's in opposing force. He's in Blue Shift, and you play as him in Blue Shift. You can check out my past 2 streams where I play as him. Like, that basically was like his game. Oh my god. Maybe if I do this. There's something... Because I feel like I can jump like here, kinda. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, can I push this? Yeah, I know, but I died and I ended up down here. I died up there, so now I have to go get back up here. There, I did it. Okay, we're gonna... Oh yeah, we have 4 health. That's not great for us. No, 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 no. Okay. Maybe this can help. Yes, but I really like Gordon. Stop, 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 stop. I hate... I hate these things so much. Okay. Yeah, I also... Whoa, you're still alive! You're still alive! You're still alive! You're still alive! I also learned from games too. I learned from Mario specifically. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so bad. Okay. Let me look. I'm gonna look at it and then maybe I might stop here because it's gonna be really easy to... No, but like, you know, when like the... Oh, perfect. Oh, that was... Okay, my problem solved. But you know when, so when you play a game, it says press A to jump. then I would associate, like, I would think about it in my native language, and I would press the A, and I would be like, oh, I'm assuming this means jump, and that's how I would just associate the things together. I have to heal, like, right now. Literally everything is available except a health kit, which is what I desperately need. Alright. Oh, awesome. Okay, perfect. I saw another one. There's another one here. No, 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 no. Hey, I'm here. Don't shoot me.
Shepard, what the hell were you doing down there? Listen, we need to get our asses down to the extraction point near Lambda Sector. With any luck, we'll even get a shot at Freeman on our way out. Now, this transit system should take
Oh
us
my
there,
god, let
but
it
the
go.
door is sealed up pretty tight. Jeez, where's an engineer when you need one?
Can you heal?
Yes, sir.
Can you heal me?
I'll stay here and await further orders. I
Oh,
will not fail you, sir.
you're a medic, please. Ah, holy shit. Okay. No, no, no. Please don't go in there. All right. At least we saved like right before this, so this is good. Yeah, okay. I feel like this is a good place to stop. Right? You know what? Whatever. I keep saying that and then I keep going. Had enough.
Shepard, what the hell were you doing down there? Listen, we need to get our asses down to the extraction point near Lambda Sector. With any luck, we'll even get a shot at Freeman on our way out. Now, this transit system should take us there, but the door is sealed up pretty tight. Jeez, where's an engineer when you need one? Let's get the hell out of here!
Ah. What's that sound? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Okay. I do want to keep going, but I have work tomorrow, so I can't go on too late. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the guy and then we'll stop because I need to.
What the hell were you doing down there? Listen, we need to get our asses down to the extraction point near Lambda Sector. With any luck, we'll even get a shot at Freeman on our way out. Now, this transit system should take us there, but the door is sealed up pretty tight. Jeez, where's an engineer when you need one?
Okay, you said your line,
You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you.
and now I'm gonna do like an actual save. Cool. All right, I'm gonna stop, and then on the next stream we'll hopefully finish the game because I feel like this game's gonna be really short, and we did the first 4-ish chapters really easy. I'm gonna stop if I can find my mouse. Right, that'd be really cool. Be really cool, really epic and cool. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I think it's a good place to stop, and then it's getting late. But also, I am gonna probably be back on Friday or on Thursday, so I'll be back, hopefully, and I will. Yeah. That was really fun. I'm way more invested in this story than in Blue Shift. I did play Blue Shift more because of the lore of like what happens around Black Mesa and stuff like that. And see the other perspective of the security people. But it was really fun, and now Opposing Forces story is really interesting because the G-Man's involved, and I don't know why. Because literally this guy has nothing to do with Gordon. He just had He was just doing his mission. So yeah, I'm really interested in to see how this one ends and what happens, and then we'll, we're going to play Half-Life 2 and episode 1 and then episode 2, and then we'll see. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. But yeah, I think this game it's really fun so far, and I don't know how I don't know. It's very interesting, and I don't know how to not how to feel about it, but it's very I don't know. I really, really am enjoying it. Is this a joke? Do you know why divers always fall forward when they die? I don't know. I feel like this is a pun. Why? No, I don't know why. Ah, oopsie. Oh, my mouse is here. No, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna actually quit the game. Anyway, yeah, this game is very, very, very fun, and I'm like very invested in the whole thing, because otherwise it will fall off the boat. Ha 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 ha. Pretty cheesy. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna go, but I will be back on probably, I don't know, sometime this week or on Friday. Because if we finish this game on Friday, then we'll like jump straight to like Cyberpunk, because I was playing Cyberpunk, and keep going, or just do something else. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the people that subscribed. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.